Hello everyone. I'm Jessica, and welcome back to Learn English Through Stories. Today's story is My Husband Divorced Me on the First Night. While listening, you'll improve your listening skills, learn useful vocabulary, practice speaking, and answer some questions at the end. So, let's begin. My name is Emma. This is one of the hardest days of my life, but it also became the beginning of a better future. I was 23 years old when I married Charles. Our families were happy, and our wedding was beautiful. Everyone smiled, laughed, and wished us a happy life together. I believed my dreams were coming true. After the wedding, we went to our new home. I felt nervous but excited. I thought we would spend the evening talking about our future. Instead, Charles looked very quiet. He sat down and did not say anything for some minutes. Finally, he took a deep breath. Emma, he said softly, I need to tell you something. I smiled and waited. I made a mistake, he said. I was not honest with myself. I still have feelings for someone from my past. It is not fair to you. I think we should end this marriage. His words felt like cold rain. I could not believe what I heard. What do you mean? I asked quietly. I'm sorry, he replied. I want a divorce. It was our first night as husband and wife. I cried silently. Many questions filled my mind. Why did this happen? Why didn't he tell me before the wedding? What would I tell my family? I did not sleep that night. The next morning, Charles spoke with both families. He accepted responsibility for his decision. He said he had made a terrible mistake and apologized to everyone. My parents were shocked, but they stayed by my side. My mother held my hand. She smiled gently and said, Emma, your life is not over. This is only one chapter. Better days will come. Her words gave me hope. The divorce was completed a short time later. The first few weeks were very difficult. I stayed at home most of the time. Sometimes I cried. Sometimes I blamed myself. One evening, my grandmother came to visit me. She brought my favorite cookies and warm tea. She looked at me kindly. My dear, she said, never believe that your value depends on another person's choice. I listened carefully. She continued, you are kind, smart, and strong. No divorce can take these things away from you. Her words stayed in my heart. That evening, I decided to change my life. I made a simple plan. Every morning, I went for a walk. I started reading English books to learn new things. I joined a cooking class. I learned to paint flowers and beautiful landscapes. I also found a new job at a bookstore. The owner was a friendly woman named Mrs. Caroline. She always encouraged me. One day she said, "Emma, every customer leaves with a book, but you give them something more." "What is that?" I asked. "A smile," she answered. I laughed for the first time in many weeks. Slowly, my confidence returned. Months passed. I became happier and stronger. One Monday, a young girl visited the bookstore with her father. She looked sad. I helped her choose a storybook. Before leaving, she smiled and said, "Thank you. You made my day better." Her words filled my heart with joy. I realized something important. Even after painful moments, we can still bring happiness to others. A year later, I looked back at my wedding day. I no longer felt anger. Instead, I felt thankful. If Charles had stayed in the marriage without love, both of us would have lived unhappy lives. His decision hurt me deeply, but it also gave me the chance to build a better future. One evening, I met my grandmother again. She asked, "Are you happy now?" I smiled. "Yes," I answered. "Why?" "Because I learned that happiness begins inside me." She smiled proudly. Life does not always follow our plans. Sometimes a closed door leads us to a better path. Today I enjoy my work. I spend time with my family. I help people find books they love. I continue learning new skills. Most importantly, I believe in myself again. Now, when someone asks about my past, I simply smile. Every difficult experience taught me something valuable. I learned that honesty is important. I learned that family gives us strength. I learned that healing takes time. And I learned that every ending could become a beautiful new beginning. Now, let's learn useful vocabulary from today's story and improve your English. 1. Divorced. Meaning, when a marriage officially ends. Example, Emma was divorced after her wedding. 2. Honest. Meaning, always telling the truth. Example, Charles wanted to be honest with Emma. 3. Future. Meaning, the time that is still to come. Example, Emma dreamed about her future. 4. Apologize. Meaning, to say sorry for doing something wrong. Example: Charles apologized to both families. 5. Responsibility. Meaning: accepting that your actions are your own. Example: Charles accepted responsibility for his decision. 6. Confidence. Meaning: belief in yourself and your abilities. Example: she slowly found her confidence again. 7. Encourage. Meaning: to give someone hope, support, or confidence. Example: Mrs. Caroline encouraged Emma every day. 8. Journey. Meaning: a trip or an important experience in life. Example: Emma started a new journey after the divorce. 9. Healing. Meaning: the process of becoming healthy or happy again after pain or sadness. Example: healing takes time, but Emma never gave up. 10. Beginning. Meaning: the start of something new. Example: every ending can become a beautiful new beginning. Now it's your time to test your understanding with a few questions. 1. What was the main character's name? 2. What did Charles tell Emma on their first night? 3. Who gave Emma hope after the divorce? 4. Where did Emma start working? 5. What important lessons did Emma learn? Write your answers in the comments below. Now it's time for speaking practice. Speak after me and repeat each sentence. 1. I believe in myself. 2. Every day is a new beginning. 3. My family supports me. 4. I can learn from my mistakes. 5. Happiness begins inside me. Remember, we use the simple past tense to talk about actions that happened in the past. Moral of the story: sometimes life does not go as we expect, but every difficult moment can teach us something valuable. Believe in yourself, accept new beginnings, and never lose hope. A better future is always possible. Thank you for learning English with me today. I hope you enjoyed this lesson. If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and share it with your friends. I'll see you in the next English story. Until then, keep learning, keep practicing, and keep smiling. Goodbye.